Hello and welcome to HorrorCorner90, a place where we will come and review horror films and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And first up to bat, we've got His House from 2020. I watched it the other day. There was a lot of people praising it and saying good things about it, so I thought I'd check it out. I thought it had some okay moments. It's about this family that are refugees, asylum seekers, coming from Africa, and they come to England basically. But there's a bit of a mishap on the way, on the journey. There's a bit of a twist in it later on, which I thought was a pretty good twist. I didn't necessarily see it coming. I was up and down with this film. I feel like it has its moments, but I also feel like there's a scene where there's someone wearing a mask, and I feel like they tried too hard with the mask side of it to try and make it that generic horror like visual. I don't think it necessarily worked. I think the location idea for the film, which was basically like a council estate, was good, but I don't feel like it fully sort of hit. I think it was the storyline was good in the sense of like refugees and asylum seekers coming over that go through that transition period and try and get a job and just get used to the culture and the language, and I feel like that side of it was pretty good, but there was something about it that just didn't sort of resonate with me and fully sort of grip me. I didn't find the film gripping, to be honest. It definitely was a letdown for me, the way people were praising it. So I think it could have been a lot better than it was. I don't think it was terrible, but it definitely didn't hit like I was expecting it to from the amount of people that were saying good things about it. I feel like the acting was just okay, nothing special. I feel like the storyline in parts was a bit messy and doesn't always sort of tie in and all like come together nicely, in my opinion. A reveal at the end, in like the last act of the film, that I thought was a bit just generic and a bit meh. Didn't necessarily need that reveal. I get why they did it, but for me it didn't really work. And I thought the ending, because of that as well, was just a bit like it didn't really have a conclusive ending, in my opinion. So, His House from 2020, I could see people liking it. It depends on your taste, obviously. But for me, as I said, it didn't really hit how I was hoping it to. So, a bit of a letdown, if I'm honest. And just a heads up for you guys, as this is the first video on this channel, at the end of each review, I will be giving my Letterboxd rating, because I use that platform to review all my films and give ratings. So my Letterboxd rating is a 2 out of 5, which, yeah, it says it all really. It's not the worst film I've ever seen, but it's not the best either. I feel like the storyline could have been enhanced a lot better than it was. There's a good twist in it, I'll give it that. But they also overdo it in parts. The storyline for me doesn't really make sense the whole time through the film, so for me it is a letdown. So for this, I wasn't a fan of it, but let me know what you think in the comments if you've seen it, what you liked about it, what you didn't like, do you agree with me, and I'll be back very soon with another review on HorrorCorner90. See you guys soon.